Hi, welcome to another episode of Kine Styles. For this fashion video, I want to go very briefly into accessories, and by that, I'm just going to go very broadly into accessories, knowing that, we all have our different tastes and our styles. Some of us are, really picky about, what goes on our, just on us, that's me very particularly. But yeah, I just wanted to give you some pointers if you're starting to kind of look into fashion, and so here goes. I hope that this will be helpful for you. Yeah, okay. The first I want to go into is jewelry, particularly necklaces. For this season, actually, for the 2009 season, medallions are back in, and so, for instance, I have a, it's not, the best looking medallion because I haven't purchased any yet, but, something like this, possibly even bigger than this. Possibly even bigger than this would be considered, medallion-like, I guess. Basically they're large pendants. Before it was, the charms, but take a couple out and you might find a medallion in there or two. And also I know that we all have jewelry from the past. Like I have this huge long necklace right here, from, a couple years back, and, something like this, you don't let it go to waste. I would say, something this long, you can still have a chain, use this as a chain, but, you can go to any B store or Michael's or whatever, and get, a hefty sized medallion, and, that, and just kind of chain it, on here, and voila, you have a new kind of, something to play with, for, the 2009, and you don't have to spend that much, so just kind of, think of creative ways that you can alter, what you already have. I would say start with that, and if not, go out shopping. But, if you haven't looked at my, colors video, definitely look into that. You want jewelry that, also not only matches your skin tone, like, brown jewelry looks good because, again, I have brown eyes, but, also jewelry and accessories in general should kind of match, go along with, your wardrobe. Like for instance, I have a purple sweater on, so I have a gray, I have a grayish necklace, scarf, and a black, a black hat. Now, if I want to kind of bring out more colors, for instance, I could, wear white, just make it a little bit more interesting, fun. I wouldn't go for red, but something like orange would be definitely good. Yellow might be a little bit too contrasty for me, but orange is definitely a good color that goes with purple. Again, just kind of play around with what you have. I say, don't be too conservative with, if you're starting out, don't try to say, oh, I don't like this or I don't like that already. Keep an open mind about the things that you see in the mall, and try them out. You never know what you might like, and when it looks good on you, obviously over time you will grow to like it. Trust me. And that brings me to also accessories, our scarves and our hats. Now we all have different, head shapes, and so if it's a seasonal thing, try it out. If it doesn't look good, don't force yourself, to wear it, you know, like, you know, use some kind of like, you know, judgment too. You know, yeah, if it doesn't look good on us, it doesn't matter if it's the trend, it won't look good. So yeah, just kind of, yeah, go along with that. And then purses. Purses, I can go on and on and on about purses. Same thing, you know, right now, or I don't know, last season, I guess, the big hobo bags are in. You know, I've seen, you know, people who are a little bit smaller with these huge hobo bags, and you know, like, you see the bag more than the person, and it may not suit, you know, certain individuals. You know, like, big hobo bags are good for only certain people of a certain height or whatnot. You know, you might want to kind of, you know, scale it down a little bit, you know, kind of thing. Again, it really depends on, you know, you. If you do have a big hobo bag, you know, all the more power to you. I loved big hobo bags for a while. You know, it's still kind of what I really like or prefer if it wasn't for the whole digging thing. But, you know, I'm rambling. I mean, basically what I really wanted to say is, you know, all these accessories and all these things is supposed to enhance, you know, whatever it is that we're wearing. If it's too loud, or if it brings out too much, or if it just kind of distracts our wardrobe, or, you know, whatever we're wearing, I don't really think that, you know, that is necessarily a good thing. You know, it's supposed to go with, you know, like, bringing balance. You know, again, I keep saying, like, balance. You know, balance is a great thing. You know, just like, you know, accessories is supposed to balance whatever we have, and so, you know, you don't necessarily want one thing to stick out more than the other. You know, it's supposed to kind of like naturally flow. So, yeah, I'm still rambling. So, all to say is, you know, check things out. Don't be afraid to try out new things. Don't be afraid to try out things that you think you may not like. And, you know, have fun. It's fashion. It's supposed to be fun and not daunting. So that's it for now, and I hope that this is helpful for you in any way. If you have more questions, please feel free to ask, and I'll see you next time. Bye.